Okay, everything should be good. Just checking everything else. And we are live on YouTube. Hey! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I am the host with the most, Range J1999, and welcome to another RSG Lunch Stream where we hang out with you guys, have fun, bring you something fun to listen to during your lunch stream. We're here to talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, so grab your drinks, grab your lunch, grab your snacks, whatever you're munching on, wherever you may be, whether you're watching us live or you're watching us later on. If you are watching us live, make sure you say hello in chat. We'll go through here in a couple minutes and say hi to everybody as they do their greeting for us. So I can already see there's tons of pickles in the chat, so whip out your pickles. There you go. It's a pickle extravaganza on a Monday. A lot of pickles flying around in the chat. So it's Monday and everybody's like, oh, well, screw it. Let's just whip out our pickles. So I'm glad to have you guys here and a little bit of how this works. We're going to do a roster review. We've got our good friend Gazza here today for his roster review. How are you doing, Gazza?
Doing good.
And he is here to hang out. We're going to do a live. He's here with us in the Zoom call, and we'll do his roster review, and we also will also do Ranger suffers through depression, and then we will also answer all your questions. So if you have a question, all you need to do is pop your question into the chat. Make sure you put question for your statement, and we will get to that and answer as many questions as we can. Also, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. Really helps with monetization. So as many thumbs up as we can get is appreciated. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be great. We just hit over 4,200 subscribers, so we're slowly and surely climbing up as we go along. So spread the word about RSG. Subscribers are important as well. And also make sure you follow us on Twitch and subscribe there as well. We're getting ready for GAC. It's right around the corner. I will be, I think, what is it, joint period? Then I think we set defenses. I don't know. We'll figure it out, and I'll do that tomorrow and stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun with GAC. I don't really care anymore if I win or lose. I've won enough that I'm like, let's have some fun. We're probably gonna be doing more of our GAC to you guys at nighttime. I'll probably set it so I don't interfere with ERS, but I'll do that at night so you guys can watch it at night. It seems like the more people can do it, and we'll do it on YouTube. So we're kind of changing the GAC up a little bit for you guys. I think that's all the mechanisms. We'll talk about Patreon here in a second. So yes, so let's see who's out there in TV land, all the boys and girls, and see what's going on. Gav P is the first one here. He says, happy Monday, fellow skewers. He says, pickles out. And he's got a bunch of pickles with the thumbs up. Thank you, Gav P. Moss Mikey's here. He says, good morning with some pickles. Waffle Dolphin says, good morning, everyone. He's whipping out his pickle. Oh, yeah, for real quick. In the center of the screen, you can see Vader's Cup of Plenty. If you would like to donate and support the channel, please do with any kind of super chat or any kind of bits or whatever on Twitch. They will all go into Vader's Cup of Plenty and fill it up, and we use those proceeds to keep streaming for you guys. So that's if you're wondering. And if you donate $20 and 1 cent or more, you get, of course, the pickle extravaganza. The big pickle pops on the screen, then I whip out my pickle and start playing with it, and then everybody whips out their pickle. It's just the way it works. All right. Matt Bailey's here. Glad to have him back. He's like, gracious good morning, gentlemen. Just got back from a 4-day rafting trip. I missed you, but not very much. Well, it's 4-day rafting. That's understandable, brother. Trust me. Real life is more important than this game. Ziglet says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ziglet. Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel all right, says, lesser known pickle quotes. Doc, you built a time machine out of a pickle? Oh, Lord. Here we go. Jedi Training Bogus says, coffee is out, running fast and jittery. Well, I mean, be careful there, JTB. Don't get too jittery. And don't get too hyped up. Grande Verga says, let's do this. Whips out his pickle. Scorp30 is here. He says, it's starting. That's right. It is. And it has started, Scorp. Frederick Nielsen says, good afternoon. Hello, my friend. Garofalo says, morning, RSG. Morning to you, Fred, buddy. The lovely, vivacious, ouchie dumplings here. She says, pickles and taters out for Monday and GAC. Ouchie girl is excited. She wants to see the pickles. She's got all kinds of pickles and dogs and Pac-Mans and breakfast cereals and all kinds of stuff she's whipping out right now. Darth Revan 1023 says, how's it going? Interesting show last night. Did we do a show last night? Oh, the Alliance, yeah. I was going to say, what the hell? Where was I last night? I've been doing so many streams lately, I can't keep up anymore. Rooster! Here comes a rooster. Oh, yeah. Says slight depression, missed 31 stars by 11 mil. Well, you take what you get, man. I mean, you're progressing. When my guild, we got 29, and we're slowly getting there. And then Grande whipped out his pickle with the taco. Okay, well, I mean, that's the way it goes. Hello, Utah says, hello, everyone. How are you all on this happy, crazy Monday? It is a happy, crazy Monday. Darth Vader 87 here says, hello. The lovely Lady Pool Panda says, hey, skewers. Hey, Lady Pool. Hey. If you guys don't know, her wonderful husband, DPK, will be having his first show tonight, and I will be guest starring on that, so that'll be a lot of fun. We always support anybody that wants to stream, support streamers, things of that nature. Oh, for you guys that don't know, we have Mike to thank for this. We were talking about people that we would like to have on the Jedi Academy, and I said DB Official, and our good British friend Mikey, who's here, said, I would like to get Mikey on there, and he reached out, and we were trying to get DB Official on the Saturday Jedi Academy. I'm excited about that. Let's see here. I didn't even introduce the rest of the panel. I just went right into here. We got, I'm an idiot. Of course, speaking of Mike, we've got Michael W. Huntington III from Her Royal Majesty's Secret Service gaming community. Mikey, what's going on?
It's afternoon. It's day one of 4. I've got a 4-day week this week with holiday at the end of it.
Very nice.
Yeah. I'm counting down the days and whatnot.
I don't blame you. Yeah, don't blame you. 4-day week. There you go.
And like Rooster, we got 30 stars as well. In fact, I should point out that me and Rooster are actually in the same guild. So if anyone's wondering why I posted what I posted, yeah, we're in the same guild.
I keep forgetting if you're in 1 or 2.
3 with the Chicken Chaser. Chicken Chasers is with us as well.
Okay.
4. Do I hear 4? Anybody
no,
go
okay.
4?
That voice you hear, of course, is Graham the Mechanic. Hello, Graham.
Wasabi skewers.
I just got so excited forget about the panel. Let's just get to the skewers. Shadowville says, sup all? What's up, H-Town brother? Roz972 is like, what's that? You didn't put the up, just what's that? Oh, Jazz is here. He says, howdy, folks. Chewy's here. Says, hey, RSG. Rooster says, hashtag remod. Listen, I'm not remodding for free. Either y'all come up, someone's got to put up the money, either remod or you guys, but one way or the other, I need to get paid, man. That is a giganticus, awful account. Oh, boy, that's going to be the remod of all mother of remods. Proper Catch says, happy Monday. Ray Rock said something but didn't disappear, but I'm glad to have you here, Ray Rock. Let's see here. Okay, and there he says, morning proper, how's your wife's recovery doing? How's your wife? I guess that should be doing okay. I think it was just some minor surgery or something, but hope everything's good. Finichico says, good morning. Darth Brave says, hi guys. Hey Darth. Dr. Gonzo H, our other resident surgeon in the skewer land, says, howdy. Let's see, anybody else? What else? 73 is like, Shazam! Monday, hell yeah. Gappy says, I want to say a big thanks to Affinity. I had to make a tough choice to move guilds, so please pass on my thanks for your advice and Discord. It was really helpful making a decision. Yeah, that's what we do. Shadowville says, Kingsman Mike Hunt. Are you part of the Kingsman there, Mike? I thought you were part of the gaming service. I didn't know you were an actual Kingsman.
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Well, I have clearance. We'll get offline. You can tell me everything. Yeah, I have full clearance.
I don't know what the more stands for. I really should know what. I was Mighty Wallets, and now I'm whatever. I'm more. So it's M space. The funny triangle thing. W.
I don't know. Okay.
Says his pickle's out for inspection. Get on it, Ouchie.
Well, I mean, Ouchie, check that pickle. I mean, it's check for any abnormalities. I mean, Urs does a lot of strange things with his pickle, so let's make sure. Ouchie will get you the full inspection, Urs. Look, everybody, it's Urs, the heartthrob from the Outer Rim is here. Our boy Urs. Make sure you guys check out his channel. You know, with all the skewer support, our boy Urs. We love Urs.
It's Pickle Matthew.
You know who else I'm working on getting back, because he is back? That psychopath...
Urban Blaster.
Urban Blaster. So I'm working on his butt to get him back in. We got to get us some Urban Blaster. So So we got a lot of stuff we're working on. Grande Verga says, I want Smithy D back on Jet Academy Nukem 2. Well, they no longer play the game, so it makes it difficult.
I miss Smithy, though, man.
Hey, Silver Fox, he's here. Yes, go ahead.
Smithy into Xylo chat when Xylo first set his Discord up. We got him in for 20 minutes.
Who?
Smithy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's busy. He doesn't play the game anymore. He's, well, maybe we'll try to get him back as like an anniversary thing. But I mean, he doesn't play the game anymore. Nuken's, doing with his things, and he's not playing and doing videos anymore. So they're just not part of their life anymore. And and I love both those guys.
Busy making babies.
He is making babies, and I'm very happy for him, and he's focusing on other things. And, Smithy, if ever he reached out and needed anything, and I would be there, so he will always be a brother to us. So, Smoke311 says, remodding will cost a lot and take forever, LOL. Well, I went on the cheap a little bit. I said 200, but I'll do it for 175, and I will stream it. And I know Grandi went on that action, so we could both attack it.
Trust me, Ranger, with that one, you'll need all the help you can get.
Not really. I've been
Otherwise, it's going to take you a month to remod his roster.
It would take me 6 to 8 hours. So, there you go.
Well, 6 to 8 hours and like 4 bottles of bourbon.
Yeah. So. Okay, now they're talking about rulers for Urza's pickle. I mean, that should be standard pickle size. I don't think Urza's an elephant or anything, pickles wise. All right, so there we go. That's all the ones I can see. If I missed, there's Slab Meat Head. Thank you for being here, my friend. I think that's all the people in the chat. I think that's it. Yes, good. Okie dokie, pokey. All right, let's move on. It is now time for... What is this popping up? Google, kiss my ass. What are you doing? Get out of here. It is now time for America's favorite pastime, and that is Ranger suffers through mod depression. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. This is where Ranger, like a dumbass, will go in and he will try to roll mods. I think I bought a mod just to show you how awful this is. Did I buy a mod out of the store? Yeah, let me go look. Just to show it. Just to show how futile. I think I've gone like 50 in a row without hitting anything major with one of these, so let me make sure which ones I bought. I bought the square. What?
You need to get Finn to make a commercial for you about that,
I've got, yes.
New fragrance from RSG.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's what, yes. Yes.
Depression.
Bottle it, sell it. That's it, and then you can get Urs to give you some of his sweat, and you can sell the hot sweat and all sorts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then you've got Grande with his chicken scented aftershave and colognes.
Yeah.
Mate,
guys, do you want to smell like a chicken?
Going on and on.
Guys.
I mean, the Twitch ladies are doing the gamer girl water. Why can't we do RSG?
I mean, we can, yeah.
Or
Depression,
the Outer Rim,
the new perfume from Calvin Klein. The fourth Akagi just noted $2 to Super Chat. He said, "Hey Ranger, how about those Remon mods? It's hard to watch, man. He does the top 5. I just sit there and go, no! Why, Remon? You're a 13th character with the wrong mods. It just makes me so angry."
Yeah, like Padme with all his offense.
It's hard. I just can't, man. It's actually becoming a running gag where it's like, okay. Because the first one, it was like Anakin. I'm like, good job, Remon. That's the way you Remon. That's how you do Anakin. And then he went to RTD, and I was like,
what is happening?
What did you do? Why? And he's like, well, I took the 3-dot crit chance off and I put a 5-dot. I'm like, you don't need crit chance on R2. I was like, what am I going to tell you? Damn it. But if the community comes up, I'll do it. And I will stream it. And you guys will see Remon get his stuff fixed. But I don't think Remon's interested. So it'll have to be a community pool your resources. But yeah, I'm not doing that one for free. It's not. I have better things to do with my time. I love Remon and I'll help him. But holy Christ.
Not Grande Verga. It would be Camboy Affinity bathwater.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Who would want to buy that? Ew, nasty. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna go roll this mod and see what happens. This is the beginning of our depression, and then I'll try to slice a mod. So we'll get Ranger suffering through depression here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Finn's trying to show off being all technical, like telling you to turn the gain on your mic down.
Oh.
Turn down the gain on your mic.
The gain, GAIN. Sorry.
Okay.
Should I say hatch?
Oh.
H.
Okay. The gain has been turned down. So hopefully that helps. If there's you guys, there was a good catch. I can't remember who did it. I think it was Dr. Gazza caught that. My volume is a little higher and stuff. But you guys feel free to let us know if the volume's a little bit off or anything like that. You can't hear anyone. Feel free to speak up. Yeah, we can't always hear everything when it's happening. And yeah. Oh, $2.99 from Kazakage 2 weeks. Says, thanks, Ranger, for helping with Malik event. Yes, I did that a lot the last couple days. I was getting on calls with folks and then running them through and make sure they got it. I don't think I did that for you. No, it was Chaos that I did that for. I helped him get his too. A lot of people I was doing that with, where I was like, just get on the Zoom call, and then I was going to kill Kazi because he was so excited. He kept doing stuff. I was like, okay, stop doing stuff until I tell you to. You're going to get. We were able to get it. We were able to get it for him pretty quick, and I'm glad that you were able to get it, Kazakage. I was going to kill Kazakage. I'm like, no, don't do that. It was fun. All right. We're gonna roll this mod. It's a +5 speed. It's a blue. I got it out of the store. I just wanted to show you just how.
Oh, let's see here.
I mean, we got like no chance in hell of this really doing anything. So let's just roll and see what happens.
I foresee tenacity.
Yeah, I think tenacity might hit, or maybe one of the other stats. Let's see. All right, it went +10. Okay. All right, so it's a blue +10. Let's see if we can slice this turd. Okay, I don't think I have enough. You know what? I'll use some crystals. Let's slice this up some more. I need 4. We'll do 4 here. Of course, I only get 3. 2. And then, okay, good. We're good there. Let's see. We need the other set. We'll see what happens next. It hits speed. Okay, we'll keep going with it. All right. All right, let's do that. I'll use 50 crystals. I will do that for the fans because that's the kind of guy I am. Okay, and then we'll do this. Get all the mats we need. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go for another big hit here for the mod. See if we can get another speed. It'd be kind of nice. And let's see what happens. I'm excited and
Tenacity.
No, offense.
Oh, that's...
It's a good mod. I mean, it's offense with 10 speed, and I mean...
Hey, that's a good filler mod.
Yeah, it's a good filler mod. So we'll keep that there. Eventually we'll roll it. I mean, it could go to 16, maybe 17, but it's all good. And I don't think I have enough mats now to do these other mods that I was working on. Where are they? Where you is? Yeah, I think the only thing we have left that I wanted to slice was this one's a 4. What do I need for that? Yeah, do I want to spend another 50 energy? Oh, not really. All right, we'll leave it there. We'll just say Ranger suffer through depression. Yeah, there we go.
A mild case of depression today.
It's just a mild case. I mean, it hit and then it didn't hit, so it kind of teases. So there you go. All right, so there we go. Let's get into our roster review today, and we are doing our good friend Gazza. Gazza, are you ready for this, my friend?
I am ready. If I can figure out this whole Zoom thing.
Okay. Well, what do you mean? What are you trying to figure out?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not screwing it up.
All you gotta do is
gotta talk.
Just press the space bar. Or Alt A, or
just
when you're not talking, just make sure it's turned off.
A little talky talk, a little talky. That's all. All right, let me pull your thing up here. Get this going. There we go. All right.
I just can't see what you're seeing. I guess
you're not in YouTube right now.
I am, but I'm not. Like I'm trying to do this from my phone.
Yeah, just pull up the stream. You can do Zoom and watch the stream at the same time. Yeah, you don't have to do anything with Zoom.
All you got to do is just turn your YouTube down to mute. Otherwise, you'll be hearing yourself speak. And
Yeah, just turn your volume down for your.
It's awkward. And
Yeah. Okay, and Gazza, I'm going to read out what you wrote, and we just did a modding session with Gazza this weekend and got his mod squared away best I could on his account, and we've got a plan of course of action, and let's see what Gazza wrote us, and then we'll take it from there. And Gazza, while we're doing this, if you have questions, let us know. Stop, ask us questions, things of that nature, and then at the end, if you have any questions, we'll go through that. So, Gazza says, well, as always, I want to thank my boys from Legends of Core Band for being with me every step of the way. Thanks to Delta 66 for being an awesome guild. And of course, RSG for continuing to be awesome. After getting my mod squared away, wink wink, I would like a general overview of my roster, as well as a defense and offensive GAC teams. Currently farming Marauder Cantina, but only gear in light-sided energy. A direct to farm would be great, as well as Zeta Party, and of course any glaring issue with my roster. Okay, so we remodded his roster this weekend, as I said, doing just fine in Arena, doing fine in Fleet, about to be 3 million GP. So mods are pretty squared away. I went through and cleaned out all his mods. He had a lot of mods. And we got his team scored away. So, since the remodding, has it been going better for you there, Gazza?
Yeah, it was. I lost a few arena matches last night because I forgot to take off or put my HK mods back on.
well done.
I was like, why is he not doing anything?
That would make it difficult, yes. So, but yeah, we did remod his teams and get all his. So he's ready for GAC. So let's talk about, we're talking about GAC. I think we've already discussed a farming plan for you already, right? We've already got a path laid out for you of who you need to farm and stuff. So remind me.
I see a blaring issue with this roster.
What's that?
You're going to
No
say Wampa.
Wampa.
There it is.
No Wampa. If you want GAC, man, Wampa can solo so many teams,
It went from Hoda to going for Malik. So I had my priorities.
All right. Let's see. Bounty Hunters. We'll start with there and work our way down. Now, we already talked about his Bosk. I redid the speed on his Bosk. His Bosk is 258 speed. One thing Gazza knows that he's got to work on is his speed mods and speed sets. That's one thing we were lacking. We had a couple nice ones up top, but anything below that is kind of... But he is running Django Fett, so it puts him at 288 speed. Now, your Bounty Hunters are going to be a frontline GAC defense, right? So you're going to run these guys on your front line. So that's...
Wait, how fast did you say Bosk was?
258 with Jingle League, which he has, will put him at 288.
Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad.
No, it's enough to get him past Troopers and enough to get him past JTR. That's one thing I was, because it was way slower. I was like, no! That's all we wanted to speed. I definitely got that squared away. I was like, oh, this is the best I can do. And he doesn't have all his gear pieces on, etc. So once he gets his gear 12 plus pieces on and stuff, he'll be around 278, almost 280. So that's really going to help him out tremendously. And as we get more speed mods that we can start putting down and filtering down, it'll go up. So that'll be a frontline defensive team. Your Empire, we'll go into the specifics, but let's see. I don't think your first order was ready. No, your first order isn't ready. We did set it up, but it's not ready to be used. If you need a placeholder in the back, Gazza, the first order will go in the back. Okay, so you can use them just as a team just to put down in the back. Okay, because you're going to be doing, 6 teams? 6 and 6?
Yeah, 3 and 3, 2 top and 2 bottom for the front zones, and then 1 each in the back.
Yeah, so you could put, first order in the back, right? It's just a placeholder team. It's not ready by any stretch of the imaginations, but at 3 million GP, we're as I said, we've got, until we get all your teams squared away, you're going to have to use some teams that are not ready in the back. So this will go in the back, right? The other team on defense, now your Imperial Troopers will be for offense, but they're not quite ready yet, so we didn't do too much with them. I think I didn't even do your Stark because your Stark is only gear 6. So we don't have Troopers yet for offense. Your Jedi are...
Now,
go ahead.
A question on that with the Troopers. I can bring up Death quickly, and Magma's already. I can just gear him up. Would you throw those two with Snow, Stark, and Veers?
You can. So there's a couple of combinations you can run. People will run because sometimes you'll see them run Death Trooper with like Thrawn, right? So they'll add like they'll go with like a AP Vader Thrawn Death Trooper combination as a team, like against the Old Republic. There's other combinations. Some use Tarkin on there. I'm just saying that what I've seen. Typically, what you'll see standard Imperial Trooper team is Stark, Veer, Snow, Death Trooper, Shore Trooper. Unless you have Range Trooper, then some people will go Veer, Stark, Shore, Range Trooper, and Snow Trooper, and save their Death Trooper for another squad, right? So you see Thrawn, Magma, and Death Trooper used against a Traya team, right? If it's on defense, but nobody uses on defense, it's just something out there. But you'll have the pieces for offense, so you can kind of figure out where you want to use them and how. But those are some of the kind of the teams that you'll see. And typically, if we have weak bounty hunters and some other teams, troopers will go in and just mop them up because your Stark's really fast. He goes first, and once you get the death ball going, typically you're going to win. There's always a bounty hunter on the team that's super, super weak, and then you just focus fire that, and then you burn through it. That's what makes troopers so good as a team that can save you. Like against bounty hunters, a lot of people don't put good speed mods on Bosk or don't have the second Zeta, and you can just burn bounty hunters down, especially if you get, once we get your Stark fast enough. But they're not ready right now. They're not even close. So we know your Jedis are really good. This is a team you'll be using for offense with your Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Bastila, Jolie. We need to work on your Hermit Yoda to get him to gear 11 so we can put him in the squad. But this will be an offensive team that you'll be using.
I usually put him in Jedi Knight Revan.
Yeah. So
split him and Bastila.
We already talked about your Night Sisters when I did your remodding. They have been remodded, but we need Zetas. This is the next. So if I remember correctly, it was we were finishing up gearing your Malik, then Separatists, and then going to Night Sisters, correct? For gear?
Yes. Seps were, you said to leave at 11, and then go Malik. I got 3PO to 12, so
okay, yeah.
It'll be Malik, and then Night Sisters.
Okay, Night Sisters. Okay, good. Because I think your Separatists were pretty solid. I'm just going off. I mean, this is a couple days ago, so I'm just going off memory. But we need to get your Night Sisters going. This is a good team to put on defense. You can use it now. We don't have any Zetas on the team. Again, it is what it is. This could be a backline team we can put in the back as well. A frontline team that we can use in the front is the Old Republic. I know these guys are squared away. I remodded them. They're all 11. Eventually, we'll need the Zetas on Mission and Zalbar. We don't have that right now, but you can still use the team. You've got Karth Zetas, so that'll make the team work. Your Juhani's 12, so this will be a frontline defensive team. So we've got Bounty Hunters and Old Republic going to the front line. We already talked about your Darth Revan going on the front line as well. Okay, so that's 3 of the 4 of your front line with Night Sisters and First Order in the back. So that's 5 teams right there. Your Jedi are good for offense. We're Rebels. We've gotten squared away. So we do know we need Loyal Friend and Chewbacca. We need some Zetas done, and we need some work to do on the Rebels. But we do have Han and Chewie. CLS eventually we'll work on next. But we got some work to do on the Rebels. But we still can use them for offense. They're not a defensive team. One team I do know that we got squared away was your GR team, your Padme, Jedi, Anakin, Ahsoka. We eventually need to get the Zeta on Kenobi, and then you can run a 5th on there like 3PO. Your 3PO gear 12, so you can use those guys on offense. We're just missing the Kenobi Zeta, but that's really not going to hinder you too much on offense. So this is going to be another offensive team you can use that's really going to hit hard. Then we get to your Resistance. Not ready yet. We have some work to do. It's solid. We can use this team on offense. That'll be your JTR, your R2D2, Scavray, BB-8, Finn. That was the team that we're going to use for offensive teams, mainly First Order. Your JTR, and we squared away, I think, all the mods on these characters, just so that when you get them to Gear 11, they'll be good to go. We do need the Zeta on BB-8, so yeah.
Yeah, right now my Zeta priorities are Malik and then 3PO, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Zetas, folks, that he needs to do. So we're just picking one team at a time. All right, and then we looked at your Separatists. Your Separatists were really, really good. These are 2 teams you can put on defense. If you want to keep your Night Sisters for Offense, you could go droids with Grievous and your Geos on defense. So you could put down, like, for defense, you could go Darth Revan with bounty hunters, and then the southern zone you go Old Republic with like Geos, and then backline you could go First Order Night Sisters and keep your Grievous for offense because your Grievous team is pretty solid. Don't have any Zetas yet, so I'd probably use it for offense. Your Geos on defense are pretty good. You've got Newt that you can put on your Grievous team, so that gives you enough teams on defense and one for offense, so that you've got a pretty good roster. The thing that when I was doing Gazza stuff, we remodded his account, but we also talked about like just focusing. A lot of his teams are squared away, but they're either missing Zetas or a character's not done, that kind of thing. So he's got to plan a course of action.
If I was him, I wouldn't worry about putting Grievous with droids. I'd do more like a Newt lead with Dooku, B1, B2, and Droideka. That team will kick royal ass on defense and offense.
You could do that if you want to go Newt, Dooku, B2, General Grievous, and Droideka. Your B1's 11, though. You could do that.
Well,
yeah.
I've been
since
going,
Dooku keeps him stealth, you don't have to worry about him.
That's
dying.
true. That's true.
And
I've been going Newt lead
when
on
he gets
frontline
like,
defense.
and he stacks up those battalion real quick when he's stealth.
All right, but
the thing is Grievous will end up killing him by himself. So
it is what it is. So it's a team I would probably, if you're going to put on a defense back line, so you could put this team on the back line, but your front line is going to have some really potent characters with Old Republic bounty hunters. You can use your Darth Revan and your Geonosians as a front line wall. At 3 million, people are going to have heartache trying to get through that. And then if they do get past it, you can have a Grievous in the background and say either a first order. I would just, as a team, if they get past your Darth Revan, then but that gives you a lot of flexibility. Your Sith, we talked about. We've got to continue working on Nihilus and Traya and Malik. Those are the 3 Sith that we need. But you do have Vader and Palpatine, the Gear 11. They have their Zetas. That's a good team you can use against Carr, things of that nature. We've got Darth Revan and Bastila with your HK. We just need Malik, but you've got yours Gear 11. We just need to put the Zetas. That's the priority. So finish your Nihilus and get him to 11. We do need a Zeta eventually on Scion. We talked about that. So basically, we just need to get the Zetas on your Sith Triumvirate. Basically, that's Traya and Scion, and we can use that team as an offensive team just by itself when we're looking at stuff. But we'll get it done eventually. Just keep working on your Nihilus. But priority is Malik. We got to get your Malik squared away because without the Zetas, he's a little bit easy to get behind. So, yeah. So that is your teams and what you can use for. You've got enough teams to use for offense and defense. That's not the issue. We just have to round some of this stuff up and get it finished. Because like your Resistance or your Rebels or your Night Sisters, things of that nature, one team at a time. We get the team done. We make sure that it's squared away. We don't work on anything else until that team's done. And
real quick though, on the Separatist thing, since your Night Sisters aren't really high enough to be like truly competitive in your GP range for GAC, you can use Asajj and Zombie on a Separatist team with Dooku, and Dooku will stealth Asajj, but not Zombie. And it makes for some people really underestimate a team like that one.
Oh yeah, I faced it, and I killed it, but that's because I had the Triumphant, so that team would have been.
Unless you're prepared, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, it's a nasty team. So.
Yeah.
All right, so that's them. So that's all your teams for offense and defense. We can go through and check out your mods. We've already talked about your mods, Gazza. We've already got them squared away. We got all the made space. We got them on all the characters that we needed to get them on. No, speed. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I saw a question in there about how to mod Padme, and if you think mine's modded correctly, I mean, you can go through the GR team.
Yeah, we went health. He had some health mods that had some decent speed, but I think yours, it was health primaries with health secondaries, I believe. We looked at the best ones we had at the time. And the thing about Guz's account you have to understand is he needs more mods. He's got a lot of slicing to do, so he only had a limited access to what we could use and what we couldn't use on it. So, but yeah, we got his teams squared away as best we could. Mods on Darth Revan, Basila, certain characters like that. So, but we do have some slicing to do. Definitely need some. We went through and we actually showed the mods that he needed to work. He's done a pretty good job, but there was a lot of mods here that you can see on GG that he needs to do, like on Magna Guard and Thrawn and some other characters that are purples that could go up. He's got to do some slicing. We also need to farm the hell out of speed sets and some other sets that you were lacking in. So, pretty good job with your speeds. We just need to get higher speeds. He's got plenty in the mid range. We just don't have any not many, as you can see, above that 20. Unfortunately, we had 4 mods that were.
I don't have a lot.
So it is what it is. So, yeah. So. But yeah, as long as your Padme is slow, lots of health, lots in health. But as we're going to have to go back in some of these teams, we were talking with Guz on this, that he just was lacking mods. I had to go with what I was working with. So, and that's a great example for you guys out there. Sometimes you can only go with what you got, right? If you don't have the mods, you can't do much, right? So just do the best you can with what you got, and you keep farming mods. And as you get mods, you switch them out. That's the thing is, when I remod somebody, I want them to basically be in a position to where as they get new mods in, they can look at it, they understand what they're looking for, and then they keep the mods that they need, and then start putting those on the characters as they slice them up and stuff. So I think that covers everything. Gazza, this is your open floor now, brother. You get to ask us questions. What questions do you have?
All right. I know you said to focus on one team at a time, but is there an order that you would put them in? I know Night Sisters is our main focus right now. Then would you go First Order or JTR or
Rebels? Yeah, remember we said Malak to Night Sisters to Rebels.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 teams. Because your Separatists are pretty squared away. I mean, there's a little bit of tweaking stuff and things we need to add, but I wanted to get you hyper focused. So Malak's gear and Zetas are priority. Then your Night Sisters, and then Rebels, and then we're gonna, once you finish Traya and Nihilist Stars and stuff, we'll go Zetas on the Sith Triumphant team. Those when I looked at your teams, those are the teams I wanted to do. And then JTR. First Order's down the line. Troopers are down the line. We're not touching them for a while.
Right.
Those are some of the teams that I'd love for you to have, but we've got to get your main team squared away. I mean, the good news is you'll have Malak done, so you'll have the Darth Revan team done, you'll have the GR team done, you'll have the Jedi Knight Revan team done. We've got to get some of these other teams for you. To get them completely squared away with Zetas, things of that nature. So when we hyper focus you, it's why, because we see this in roster reviews all the time where you're just all over the map. Some of it's done, some of it's not done. You've done a little bit here, but didn't finish the team, and it doesn't do you any good, because if you don't have a complete team, then you don't have anything. Because if it's not done fully, then you're really not getting anything from the team. It's just sitting there. So this way we can finish up your Darth Revan Sith Empire team. We can go in and get your Night Sisters squared away. Then we can go in, finish up your Rebels, finish up your Triumphant, finish up your Night Sisters. Those are the teams that we're going to get squared before we do anything.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's going to be nice putting Grandmaster Yoda back to a super high offense.
Yeah, I know. You're using him right now. Yeah, you're using him right now just as your arena team to for lots of speed. So there's a method to the madness. So, all right, what's your next question, my friend?
I don't really know of another question. My situation in Fleet, where
that one guy, yes. There's nothing you can do. You'll catch up eventually. It happens in earlier shards where someone just wells out and has an advantage for a while. It's just the way it is. You'll catch up eventually.
If I played him in GAC, I'd drag him across the floor.
But he's got the advantage.
Terrible.
Yeah, he's just got the advantage in you in ships because he's got higher level characters and all that stuff. And it'll round itself off. Eventually, as you get higher in GP, eventually you'll see that you can beat his team and things of that nature. You won't have any problems. And
I beat him 1 in 3 usually. If I get good RNG, I can beat him.
Yeah, and there's not much you can do about that. When that happens, you just do the best you can. I saw his roster. You sent it to me. I was like, yeah, he wailed the hell out. And Gaz's next question was like, how much do you think he'd spend? I'm like, thousands.
There's no. I've been playing every day since I got the game, and I consider myself a really fat dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting at 2.9, and he's already at 4.8.
Yeah.
And it's just, he's got more gear 13s than I have gear 11, 12s.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do. You'll catch up eventually, right? So.
Yeah, his fastest speed's 283. So
Did somebody say dolphin?
All right, listen here. If I want sound effects, I'll put those in myself, you bastard. So, all right. Anything else, Gazza?
No, that's it. I appreciate you guys.
No, we appreciate you, man. So I'm glad we were able to get your mod squared away. Glad to get your team squared away. Get you ready for GAC. Just keep farming the mods. You already have a plan for your mods and slicing things that you need to do. You already know what the plan is. You already know what teams to do. So there you go. Now, if you guys would like a roster review, like our good friend Gazza here, all you need to do is reach out to Finity in our Discord, FINITY, with a little bit about with your GG page and a little bit about what you want us to mod. Give him a day or two to respond. If he doesn't, send him another message, but he will respond eventually, and he'll let you know that you're in the queue. It's about a 3 to 4 week wait. And then when your time comes up, he will set a date and time, and he will get you squared away. And then he'll ask if there's anything you want to add, things of that nature. So we'll pick a date and time so you can watch us or hang out like Guz is doing in Zoom, so he can ask questions live, or you can be in the chat and ask us questions as we're doing it, and just be able to see your roster review and know when it's up. Maybe you don't have the time, you just want to watch it later on. You'll have it squared away. Some people just can't do that, so there you go. And then now the cool thing is we have our Patreons. Now if you become a Patreon, Guzza did, he wanted his roster review bumped up. He became a new Patreon, $10 or more, and we bumped him up. He would have had to wait another month before we got to it, 3 to 4 weeks, but he said, I want it done first, and we offer that to our Patreon. So remember, if you are a Patreon, you have a roster review in the queue, and you like it bumped up to the front to get it done sooner rather than later, all you need to do is message Finn and say, look, hey, I'm a blue Patreon, and I'd like to have my roster review done sooner. If you're a new person watching this and want to say, hey, I'd like a roster review, and you want it done sooner rather than later, all you need to do is when you send Finn your... In either case, when you send Finn your message, make sure you let him know that you are a Patreon and you're $10 or more, and that you would like your roster review jumped up. And that's how we get our roster review done. It's one of the many things we offer our Patreon, so I encourage you guys to check out our Patreon page. We're actually having a session tonight. We're having a lot of sessions this week. We're doing a lot of workshops, things of that nature, to help our Patreons. They get special time with us where we will sit there and help them with any of their stuff. It's a workshop, and we're going to be helping them with mods and other things. So, GAC, we're going to cover the whole gamut. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff this week. So make sure you check that out. And if you really need help, like Guzza did and some other people I did this weekend and have been doing with your mods, it's just overwhelming. All you need to do is then message me, Ranger J 1999, for my Ranger J 1999 modding services. I charge $15 for every 500k total GP. And if you want to hang out with me on a video call, it's just $20 more, as long as you have Zoom, Skype, something along those lines. I know I did that with Guzza. I did that with some other people. I work on the cheap. I just want to make sure you get your squared away. I'll clean out all your mods. I'll remod your team. I guarantee that you'll be better off than you were before and be much more competitive. The only thing I can't do is fight the battles for you, but I'll make sure your team's set up that you will be the best success you can have with what you got, and that's the best thing you can do.
If you log in.
Well, if you log in, yeah, that helps too. I mean, logging is important.
I do have 2 questions.
I thought you might. What's up?
Now that I've got Malik, and when I get the Zetas on him, I have my kill order right now with GMY on my Darth Revan squad. What's the kill order in mirror matches against other Darth Malik squads when I get my Zetas?
It's always Basti. Try to burn her ass down first. Get Basti and HK off the board.
Okay.
It is sometimes the fight.
Slow Malik?
It doesn't matter. You just go after
Malik's normally the one that you leave till last.
Yeah, so you leave Malik last. You're not going to be able to get him down because he'll do something and you're just wasting hits. Save your big hits.
Usually do the big hit on him.
Yeah. But I always go after Basilar first. Like and sometimes if they're running Grandmaster Yoda, I'll get him off the board, depending if I go first or not. The fights will dictate what you do, right?
Right.
So, but yeah, Basilar, I always get the hitters out. And if I can take out their offense, then they're really not going to do anything. Moss Mike, I demand a fight my battles for me option. No. All right, what's your other question?
As far as a Galactic Republic team, who should I be, what team should I be targeting? I don't think I'm geared for the Darth Malik, Darth Revan squad with that Galactic Republic team, but
it
depends on who you're fighting.
Yeah, it depends on who you're fighting.
For Malik teams, you want Padme to be your slowest.
Mm-hmm.
You want like 3PO and GMY to be the fastest, followed by GK. And then it's the complete other way around. If you're like fighting Jedi Knight Revan, you want Padme to be your fastest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with the way your mods are set up, I mean, you can try to use it against Darth Revan, but it's with Malik, it's going to be a tough fight for you with the mods. I mean, we did set up your Ahsoka, your Anakin, your GK. I made him very beefy. I made your 3PO fast with potency. So the team's modded. You could face Darth Revan teams. Your mods are lacking a little bit, but check their mods. I mean, you may be facing some people that their mods on the Revan team aren't that great either. So it just depends on what their mods are and the mod situation is and the gear situation is. If they have a weak Malik, you probably can go in there with your Padme team. If not, save her for something else. You can use her against Grievous. You can use. GR kicks the living snot out of Geonosians. I mean, they're just like, oh, that's nice. You're hitting me for, I get more protection. Thank you. So, but yeah, GAC wrecks Geonosians. If you want to save your Sith Triumph. I kind of think of counters when I'm doing it, like what am I going to use this for? Usually I use my Jedi Knight Revan against Darth Revan teams, and then I've got Padme as a cleanup in the background just in case. But if I get past that, then I'll save Padme just for those pickaboo teams in the back. Like, oh, you put a Gear 12 with a 13 Brood Alpha. Well, welcome to my Gear 12, 13 Padme team. So just scout your person, see what they've got, understand, look at the mods, look at their speed. First thing I always do, like when I'm doing the mini roster reviews, Gazza, is I look at their speed. What's the speed on their main characters? That gives me a good sense of what I'm going to be using. Like if I see a boss at 230, they're getting troopered. If I see, other things down the line like that, like this is what they could have a defense, and if they do, these are the teams I'm going to use. And there's a reason why I have those teams built up. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, everyone's saying Utini. Problem is, Gear 12 plus 13 Geonosians, the Utini does not work on them anymore. If they're Gear 11, Utini the hell out of them. All right, any other questions?
Should my Malik be faster or real fast and real tanky, or real slow with super high crit damage and still tanky?
So there's two ways to do Malik, and you can't go super fast route. You don't have the mods for it. I mean, ideally you want your speed sets that have protection, high speed with protection on it, because you get all that protection, right? I just you didn't have that of option, so we just made him very, very beefy. Right, so he can take a lot of damage, and made him you can make him tenacious with a lot of protection, so where he can just last a really, really long time and be just super annoying. The other option is to make him super fast with lots of protection, where he's so fast that he goes first and then Darth Revan goes. That's kind of the way you have it. I think my Malik has got a ton of protection and he's like 306 speed, so he's pretty solid. I just need a mod or two here to really for me to be able to do the team I want, which is the fast Malik Revan team. I'm just missing a mod. I need a triangle and I need a damn cross to make that happen, and I just haven't had no luck whatsoever. Yeah. You need a boss with Jawas. Well, I forgot about that, Fourth Akagi. That boss is the new Jawa, so there you go. All right, any other questions, my friend?
No, that's it. I appreciate it. I'm going to go hit the gym for a minute and watch the stream later.
All right, my friend. Well, thank you for stopping by, and if you need anything, you know where to reach me, man. I'm always available for you, brother.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. That was a good friend, Gazza, so glad to have him here. All right, we're going to get to questions. It's question time. Question time. Time to answer all your questions. Let me type in questions so we can do question time. All right. Ooh, a lot of questions today. Let me just get all this going. There we go. Let's see. What's the event today? We have GAC. If there's anything in the events. It's Training Droid. Let's just knock that out. Oh, Lordy.
The event today is Galactic War.
All right, what do I want? I've been running Geonosians and GW on the battle map here. What do I want to do for GW today? Let's see. What team do I haven't shown off?
Have you unlocked what yet?
No. I should next GAC.
And then you can have fun just playing around with different comps on that.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. What do I want to do here? You know, we could do the prepared team. I haven't been showing that off. I use that on defense all the time. Let's do the prepared team. I haven't done that. Yeah, I haven't done that one. Let's see. We need Kira, L3, Young Lando, Young Han, and Vandor. There we go. We'll run that there. All right, let's get to the questions here. Let's see here. Ziglet question. Night Sister Spirit modding, speed or offense? Currently 246 speed with 5246 offense. Well, what do you think there, Mikey?
To be honest, I'd go speed. I mean, she really.
Yeah, I go speed. I would speed actually with potency. With potency, I think.
Yeah.
Because you just want her going over and over again and having that dodge up. I mean, the foresight up, and when you want her to hit, you want her stuff to land. So it's like, aha!
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, and you'll enjoy that as well.
Do you think an offensive heavy
in Sarge?
Do you think a
GOTB? Huh?
Do you think a heavy offense? What about a heavy offense? Because this is 246 speed with 5246 offense. That's pretty damn good.
She's already got pretty high offense. You might want to look into doing, if you want to do a more offensive option for her, doing like crit damage, because she ignores a very, very large chunk of your opponent's armor, like all of it.
Yeah, I just went potency and speed.
I'm just having a look. I've got 131 on mine. With an offense and crit chance.
Yeah, you can go that route. I think that's fine. There's two options you can go with.
So basically, I would say, run with what you've got, and then just like Ranger mentioned earlier, when you get a better one, switch it over.
Yeah.
So to run the set you want to run, and then just build on that.
Yeah.
Because you're obviously working on it.
All right. Portugal question. Add Zeta to 7-star Gear 11 Geonosian Brood Alpha or 5-star Gear 9 Malik. Which Zetas are priority on each? They're both priorities.
So with Brood Alpha, it's the second one. The second one over the lead.
Yes, you need the Brood.
Priority there. You want the Brute in from the get-go there. Malik, it's both.
Yes, you have to have both.
They're both essential to get the best out of the character and what that brings to the squad.
All right. Let's see here. Ski Trooper, how much values does HK's loyalty to the maker Zeta have? I think it does. There's a debate on this. Some people think you don't need the Zetas on HK. I disagree. I think it's pretty important, but I don't know. What do you think, guys? It's always a debate. It's a split on like, do you need loyalty to the maker for HK?
I honestly can't answer that question.
Well, yes, but what do you think, Mikey?
It improves him. It's worth. I mean, just fight one with and without, and you will see the difference there. That 30% critical avoidance that he gets can be as annoying AF.
Yes.
It just gives HK more resilience, and because HK starts with the cooldown on his big hit, you need him to be resilient. You need him to be in the game, in the match, to land that big hit. So it's going to give you that kind of better chance of him surviving. Yeah, it does enhance. Yes, it's not a waste of the Zeta.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Gath P. Question. Anyone tried the Fleet Arena battles for feats in GSC yet and found that they aren't properly recording? I'm pretty certain I've won, but only 2 are showing. Yeah, there's a bug with that right now they're working on. I did that the other day, and I had 3 showing, and it wasn't working. That's a bug. I think it's on the forums, if I'm not correct. So it's something they're going to have to fix. So it's not working as intended.
I don't know if it was a wind-up or not, but somebody popped in straight afterwards that it's a typo, effectively, and it's the PvP version, not the ships.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's recording and stuff. It's bugged.
Oh. Nathaniel's saying, what am I on about? Loyalty stops. I thought loyalty to the maker. HK has plus 30% critical avoidance for each Jedi enemy at the start of the encounter. My bad, I didn't scroll down. It's still good.
Corrections are needed. All right, let's see here. Skywalker Vader. Hi, guys. Hey, Skywalker Vader. He says, for GAC, my PG has gone up to 3.9 million. How many teams do I need for defense? Thanks. 3.9 is what? Division 2? So that's 8, right? If I'm not mistaken. Someone correct me on that? The Division 1 to Division 2 is 8 teams, right? 8 and 8.
Must be.
I'm pretty sure about that because I was Division 2 putting down 8. If you're Division 2 now at 3.9, then yeah, that's 8 mil. Or sorry, 8 teams, offense and defense. So, welcome to the big league, Skywalker Vader. Katsukaga 2, easy question. How do you mod Malik and Padme? It just depends on what you're going to use it for, right? So, Padme, lots of health if you're super slow for like Darth Revens. If you're going to go different route, use it for different teams, speed with lots of health and stuff. Malik is, again, high speed, best protection you can get on him because you want him going super fast, or you go with damage, or you can go super, super beefy tanky, which is mods out the ass for protection to where he has, I think I saw somebody that had over 200,000 health with their Malik. They had tenacity and health on there as well. They made him super tenacious in health, and landing debuffs on him was a pain in the ass because it's like you hit him and he's like, yeah, that's sweet. Let's see here. Gappy question, is a Gear 9 double Zeta Malik better in Arena ahead or of another Sith or Thrawn at Gear 12? It's not for full Gear 12 and Zeta Darth Revan HK. It's for a Gear 12 and Zeta Darth Revan HK Darkside Basilisk Sith Trooper team. Yeah, I'd put him in. If he's got double Zetas, he's Gear 9. I mean, you could. Because you got your Sith Trooper in there to soak up some of the damage. Depends on the mods, too, right? At Gear 9, you still be...
Yeah. I guess I would hope that at Gear 9 you've got a lot of health and protection going on there. Emphasis on protection because he converts it anyway. So,
all right,
beef that up as much as possible.
Yeah. What else? Any 3 question? 4.4 million GP for GAC teaming. Should I use my Malik on defense with my Darth Revan team? He's at 5-star Gear 11 with 100k HP and 243 speed. I tried an arena and it didn't go so well, but could be just I need practice. That could be the case. I mean, he's still a little... I mean, you have to understand, Gear 5, you got the Zetas 11. Malik's a pain in the ass. I mean, it depends on what your person you're facing has got, right? So you could save him for offense. You can save him for... You can use him on defense. I think using him on defense will be fine. He's still a nuisance. He's still a nuisance, man.
He's going to still require an A team to put him down. So,
right. If you got the other guys Gear 12, I'm cool with that. But, it's up to you. Look at what your opponent has and make a decision based off that. If their Darth Revan team is super badass, maybe rethink your strategy, So, Danilo Papaya's question, what teams against Geos and GAC? You can go Treya. You can go GR. What other teams? I mean, I've used JTR with Holdo to do the AoE days.
Yeah, that one works.
Lower Geos with high Jawas that can survive can kill, if the Geos are like gear 11. If they're gear 12 plus, you're in trouble. You can't use that. What else?
I think basically what you want to do is you want to get rid of the Taunt and be able to get rid of Brood. But that requires two things, a Dispeller and a shit ton of damage. Because you ain't going to get many opportunities.
I think Palpatine...
Yeah, Palpatine with Death Trooper, maybe. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not bounty hunters, though.
No.
No. Do not try bounty.
No, don't do that.
It's not good. You won't like it.
You'll be very upset. Darth Vader 87 question: who should you gear 13 between General Kenobi, Jedi Knight Revan, or Grandmaster Yoda? I like Kenobi, but Grandmaster Yoda's pretty nice too. What do you think, fellers?
Personally, I'd go. Yeah, Mr. Beardy, General Kenobi.
He
first,
gets so beefy with that. Jesus, does he get a lot of beef?
And then I'd go Revan because you want Revan with as fast as possible.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking of doing my Revan next.
Yeah, and then Grandmaster is the third of those.
Yeah, Mr. Beardy is he's a beast at 13. I've seen someone looked at their health and protection. I was like, oh.
A quick clarification for the HK Zeta: it doesn't state against Jedi. That's only the crit avoidance. In his Zeta, it says enemies with protection up can't gain bonus turn meter.
Right.
It doesn't say anything about Jedi.
So I just like it myself. So
I did it as soon as it was available. So I can't really comment what it's like without, I suppose.
Danilo Papaya's question: should I put my Malik into my Sith Empire team, offense or defense, and who do I take out? I like it on defense, and if you're going to put it in, whichever nonsense. I mean, the standard team is Darth Revan, Basla, HK Sith Trooper, and Malik. You also see Sith Marauder on that team. If this is for Arena, then you'll see Hermit Yoda. But if this is for GAC, you can put in Sith Trooper and Malik, and then just go, defense. You can use it on defense. If you want to keep it for offense, you can keep it for offense too. I think it depends on who you're facing and what they got. That's the thing. No, I mean, go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say, if he's got a well-geared Marauder, I'd throw Marauder in there because Marauder doesn't really do much other than under a Revan lead.
Yeah, so I'm working so hard on mine.
Throw him in there because, he could one-shot one of their key tunes from the start.
It makes your team more susceptible to being Grievous.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still making them use Grievous. Again, a lot of teams, everything's got a counter, guys. It's a matter of making them use a lot of heavy stuff up front so that you surprise them in the back. Like, for me, I do that all the time, and then they get in the back there's Grievous, Geos, and Night Sisters. Shit. And then the prepared team on top of that, they're like, no. And I'm actually thinking of putting, doing the thing where I'm going to put Night Sisters up front and then put Geos behind. So they're like, I used Treya to clear Night Sisters. Uh-oh. There's the Geonosians. I can't use Treya. So, Helenix wants to know question. Hey, Helenix. How many GOTB stars did you get and what's your guild GP? People are asking how many stars guilds are getting compared to other guilds. At the GRDS, shameless self-promotion. Yes, we know what you do there, Helenix. We got 29 and we're 237 million GP. We were close, almost at 30. Mike, what did you guys do?
We got 30, and I think we're 262 million.
Yeah.
I think we fluctuate a bit.
Yeah, we got much better on the fleet. We're almost ready to 3-star the fleet on the 4th day, and then get a 2nd star in the middle. That's where we were lacking just a little bit, just lacking the GP, and the battles. But as we get there, our teams, we're all heavily into our separatists and droids. So everybody's like, I'm full board, so is everybody else in my guild about getting the separatists, gear 12, 13 to get them squared away. So that we've just progressed. We've gotten better and better and better. So 27, then 28, now 29. Next one should be 30. So we're slowly progressing up. Each week we go up a star. So we're getting more GP. We're working on our separatists. So that's how it's kind of going. Just curiosity, Grim, how did yours go?
We got 25.
Very nice. Congrats.
And we're at 200,000 or 200 million.
I'm saying, wow, 200,000 GP. You guys are amazing.
Sorry, 200 million GP.
Wow, 200,000 GP. You guys should put out a video.
I just realized.
So.
Go ahead, Mikey.
I've just realised, of course, I'm in 2 guilds because Yorkie's in a guild as well. 172 million GP, and we got 20 stars.
Yeah, very nice.
They play the strategy of shutting off the zone that's just opened and revisiting the previous phase. That's really paying dividends for those guilds with lower GPs. Look at the strats that are available because there's some very clever people playing this game.
All right. Danilo Papayas question. My Malik has no Zetas yet. Which first? I think Jaws of Life is the first one I would recommend. And then the other one.
Sure. What he said.
All right. And that is all the questions. So there you go.
Really?
Yeah, we did it.
Wow.
Did a good job. Yeah, we worked hard. Did a good job, guys. So with that, we're going to end the stream. So we've got a busy day today. So there will be no mini roster today because I'm doing DPK show, and then at 10 o'clock Eastern for I think one of our VIPs, we're doing a workshop. So we got a busy night tonight with RSG. So no mini roster reviews. I'll try to maybe do one Tuesday or tomorrow. If not, I'll make it up this weekend. Like a Saturday, I'll do another mini roster review session. But between doing DPK show and then having the workshop, we're going to be a little busy, and we got to take care of our patrons. Is what we do. So yeah, with that, we're going to call this one done. So a couple things, housekeeping notes. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. We got 79 watches now with 30 thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. See if we can get to 50 if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our Patreon. You see all the benefits that all our Patreons get with the mini roster reviews. When I do mini roster reviews, they get free reviews. We do the lunch reviews. We have workshops. We do all kinds of stuff with our Patreon. So check out becoming a Patreon and getting the benefits of what it means to become a Patreon. And then follow us on Twitch. We're doing a lot of fun stuff on Twitch. We've been having a lot of fun with Tits and Finn playing Magic the Gathering over there. Hi, Chicken Gaming. He's like, hello and goodbye. Well, I'm sorry, Chicken, but I'm glad you made it in, buddy. So check that out. And then join our Discord. We have a great group of people there in the Discord. So yeah. So check out DPK stuff tonight. And I'll be on his show, and then we'll link in it, all that stuff. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys for stopping in today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight.